Did you know that short-barreled rifles were never meant to be regulated under the National Firearm Act of 1934?
Wait, what?
And the only reason they are now is because a Republican congressman from Minnesota didn't understand what the act was doing. That's right, the only reason you now have to pay $200 tax stamps and register your rifle and wait 2 to 3 months just to put a piece of plastic on your rifle that has a barrel less than 16 inches is because of a mistake or idiocy, depending on how you see it. In 1934, Homer Cummings was the Attorney General, and he was for all intents and purposes anti-gun, as is usually the case when the president at the time is a Democrat. I'm not being partisan, I'm just stating the facts. Because we have the Second Amendment, he couldn't just make up rules or laws to ban guns outright, so he got slick and used taxes to get around the Constitution. Essentially, make the gun so expensive to afford, only the rich people would have them. So he formed the National Firearm Act of 1934, which imposes a $200 tax. Now remember, $200 in 1934 is the equivalent of $4,603.24 today, and regulates the manufacture, transfer, and possession of certain firearms, including machine guns, short-barreled rifles, shotguns, suppressors, and destructive devices, except the original bill didn't include short-barrel rifles, as you can see here on the 4th page of the committee transcripts, where it states that for the purposes of this act, the term firearm means a pistol, revolver, shotgun having a barrel less than 16 inches in length, or any other firearm capable of being concealed on the person, a muffler or silencer thereof, or a machine gun. They were focused on pistols, revolvers, and short-barreled shotguns, silencers, and machine guns, not rifles. Unfortunately, Harold Knutson, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I don't care because of what he did, so I'm gonna continue to call him Knutson, in what can only be described as a complete lapse in mental acuity and discernment, literally asked the Attorney General to include rifles with barrels less than 18 inches during the committee hearings. When you read the transcript, you can tell even the Attorney General was confused. Mr. Knutson, General, would there be any objection on page 1, line 4, after the word shotgun to add the words or rifle having a barrel less than 18 inches? The reason I ask that is I happen to come from a section of the state where deer hunting is a very popular pastime in the fall of the year. And of course, I would not like to pass any legislation to forbid or make it impossible for our people to keep arms that would permit them to hunt deer. Fud's gon' fud, aren't they? Then the Attorney General Cummings says this: well, as long as it's not mentioned at all, it would not interfere at all. So basically telling him, bro, if it's not mentioned in the bill, those guns won't be regulated. But in his state of utter confusion, Mr. Knutson comes back and says, it seems to me that an 18-inch barrel would make this provision stronger than 16 inches. I can't even continue with this. This is so stupid. Knowing what I know about firearms, I really have to laugh. I have to laugh to keep from crying because this is just utter stupidity. So then the Attorney General Cummings says, well, there's no objection as far as we're concerned to including rifles after the word shotguns if you desire. Oh man. This is like an armed robber demanding only your wallet, but as he's getting ready to run away, you say, wait, I forgot to give you my iPhone too. And then the robber's saying, I didn't ask for your iPhone, but you insist, saying, considering what I know about robberies, I think it better that you take my iPhone too. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why now anytime you have a rifle with a barrel under 16 inches, you have to pay a stupid $200 tax, register your rifle, and then wait 2 to 3 months. Like I said, I have to laugh to keep from crying. I, for the life of me, don't know what was going through this guy's head, or maybe he just heard wrong because it was so loud on a committee floor. Maybe if he was wearing these 8KT1 blackout Bluetooth wireless in-ear hearing protection with 6 times hearing enhancement and an auto noise blocking with a certified noise reduction rating of 25 dB when he was doing all of that hunting, he would have heard what was actually going on instead of f***ing us for the last 90 years. So don't be like Mr. Knutson. Go click the link in the description section of this video and grab you a pair of my favorite in-ear hearing protection. And also, do me a huge favor. You see that subscribe button? Tap it and it'll turn into a bell symbol. Then tap the bell symbol and then tap the all so that it makes sure that you get notified anytime I upload a video.